Episode 66. This was going to be the finale, but after having slept on it, I've reconsidered, I guess. On our back wall we only have 3 of these mementos, and I feel like I should get all of them before I attack the final boss. And if I'm gonna do that before I do the final boss, then I might as well just split these up into normal length episodes until I'm ready for the final boss. Of course, the downside, the risk, I guess, will be that if I do all of that and just save the final boss for when I'm ready for it, like at the beginning of the finale episode or whatever, the episode could end up being very, very short. I'll just have to play by ear, I think. And on that note, I have actually bit the bullet and looked up the things that I have been missing. At least the things that I know I'm missing. There may be plenty of things that I don't even know that I'm missing. At least most of the things I'm missing. Oh wait, damn. You know, I forgot to look this up too. Wait a sec, hang on. Okay, wait. Well, I guess I can do this for the start of the episode. Yeah, this episode is going to be about one of the things that I've been missing, and that's Cess. I don't know if it's going to take the entire episode, but hopefully it's long enough, because I'm going to have to change plans to what I did originally, or what I was going to do originally. The original plan was to just get all of the mementos, and on the way of doing that, before we do the final quest, was to fill out our thing here, which was just one more tool. On top of filling this out, which I think would be the last step, or something like that, we're actually pretty much done with this, other than a few things. I don't think there's anything that I'm really gonna have to look up here for the location of where they are. And for the guys that are still not on the list, the empty portraits, or the things that aren't portraits at all, I'll assume that either they're part of the memento things that I'm gonna be doing, or I guess it could be something that I just missed along the way, like some random tiny enemy or something. This one seems like a boss though, with its positioning. I've encountered 231 of 234, so I'm missing 3. This one could be like a random tiny enemy, like some random muck roach thing. I don't know. A thing like a muck roach. But it could also be a boss based on the positioning next to the Crawfather. And the last thing I'm missing was actually, I guess it must be past the visible space. Oh wait, no. I'm missing this one. This one seems like it could be another boss maybe, in between these 2 factions. Okay, let's pause for a second to cough, because I'm still doing that. Okay, and right, so other than those few things, the one thing that I do have to course correct for is getting these memory lockets, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to look up too, yeah. I could do that now, but let's just start with assessing. And while we're doing assessing, I think I'll put on this crest, just because I want to try out the other things that we unlocked. Wait, do we want to try this out, or what did I put on? This one, right? I put on the Reaper, so we can try this thing out with the Pimpillo, the Bomb, and the new Curve Claw. And, what did I have here? Oh, do I even want this on for the counter? Maybe. I guess the idea was to have both the poison and the vaulting on. And the last thing would be, well, maybe this thing. Yeah, actually, we'll put this thing on when we're... Actually, wait. Maybe we get this one first, so we can enjoy this while hunting down Cess. Because this one I've been missing the entire time, based on where I said, or where the wiki said I could find it. And, I guess I could have gotten it in Act 2? I think it would have been Act 2, yeah. Only when we got Double Jump. It's over in Ballwater. We're gonna head there now. I guess if we're heading to Ballwater, we'll put this on for now and find our way over there. Okay. So I looked it all up, but I don't remember everything. Those are the things that I looked up. The tools, the mementos, how to get the mementos, not really much beyond that. I do have to look up the memory lockets, but other than that, nothing else really. It seems like there's not too much else to look up other than that though. So somewhere in bottle water this was, and I don't remember. I could just wander in there until I find it, but maybe I should spend a minute looking on my phone just to try to find it real quick. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of where it might be. We'll try a few corners. We'll call this like the trade. The trade for me looking it up is me doing some of the work of finding it by having to remember where exactly I thought I saw it. Guess it's further up. No wait, oh yeah, there is a further up. Or was there? Hang on. Okay, yeah, we're in the upper part of ball water now, I think. Right, they do that. Turns out we do actually return to ball water, despite everything I did to avoid it. I'm actually kind of lost here. Where am I? I think I went left, actually. This is a screen transition over here, then. Oh, it's nothing. Damn it, I'm actually lost. We kept going up. Which part of the map are we on? I have to get to that. The right side. Okay, we can survive that a little bit. What is this? No, what is this? Hang on. What part are we in? Damn it. We're not supposed to be here. The worst part is I'm probably gonna have to come back to do the hunting log. Which I could do now, I guess. I just want to dedicate an episode to, like, being entirely hunting. This episode's all about Cess. We're just here for a quick pickup. Okay, so we went... Where are we? I thought we were over here. Wait. No, we came out of this. Okay, we're here. Damn it. I should have gone right after all. Okay. Looking at the wrong part of the map. You know what? Just go back. Okay, round 2. Let's try that again. This time with better navigation. Oh, these guys still around. Of course they are. Wonder if any of them are cursed by the void. So yeah, now we're at the part where we actually enter the new part, the newest, or the latter half of Pile Water, I guess, whatever you would call it. Oh, it seems like some of these guys were affected by the storm, the void. Okay, so first area of interest is right over here. What we're looking for should be in some kind of ceiling. Okay, this guy wasn't here before. Try this. And that. Ow. This one's actually a bit harder to hit with some multiple hits. Like the boomerang did, because it goes further. Yeah, like that. We were just trying that out for fun. This actually wasn't where I thought it was. Wait. Oh, we're in this room. Oops. It seems like they added a bunch of those pilgrim guys in Act 3 or something. Oops. Have I got these guys? No, I said I'd do it later. Here we go. Okay, first area of interest for real this time. Maybe the last area of interest if I get it immediately. Nothing? Seems like it wasn't this area after all. Not this ceiling. Wait. I'm hitting this ceiling, because there's a left and a right exit. I wanted to check the ear. Okay. This wasn't the first area of interest after all. I lied. Okay, first area of interest for real, for real. Did I never check this ceiling? There's nothing here. Not as far as I can tell. Unless... There it is. Yeah, I could have gotten this a long time ago. Oh, is there more? It's trapped. Haha. I saw that one coming. Oh, didn't see that last one coming. Oops. Okay, it was just a trap. For anyone wanting to find more secrets, I guess. Okay, the last tool that I've been missing this entire time. The arsenal. And this thing would have been very useful to have much earlier on. Quick thing, taut drawing mechanism built from reed and bone, intended for mounting on the limb of a bug. Doubles the number of tools thrown, which apparently will probably only apply to, obviously only to throwing tools. That's really, really interesting, isn't it? Okay, let's immediately go back. Let's mess around with this a little bit. What a crazy tool. It's like, it's so much for the DPS, and I've never had it. First of all, well, I guess it does increase the DPS per se, but it does cost double for the thing. I wasn't sure if it cost double for the cost on these things, on the meter. But I guess that's good balancing. Okay, it's not as useful as I thought it might be, but it's still good. The other thing I wanted to test was, well actually, how's this look? That's pretty fun, okay. Pretty costly just to test this out. But I guess we have plenty of shards to spare. I also wanted to test out this guy. How does this work? Okay, but the question is, can we have more than the maximum? We cannot. 4 is still the maximum. That's fair. Spent a lot just to test that. Still, it's really fun to have them just like come out double like that, real quick. Anything else that would be fun was double? Maybe like double text, double threefold pin. Actually, a lot of these would be fun double. It's such a shame I didn't have the chance to experiment around with all this stuff. This would be fun double. And enemies don't really have iframes as far as I can tell, so this is just like a straight upgrade. This would be double. This would have been much more useful as double, I think, for taking out the hordes of enemies. Yeah, just a lot of things that would have been fun. I will play around with the bomb and this with the double thing as we track down Sess. So there were a few locations that I saw noted down on this page. And it seems like it's gonna end over in a place we've already been to. And we're gonna have to do that again, but that's for later. So we already, of course, dealt with Cess over in, got to look at the map to remember this. First place we found Cess was, of course, the boss fight over here. And the second place was in Greymore. And then after that, it was it Ballwater? Wait, no. I'm just thinking of the tool again. Where was he? Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to remember again. Like I said, I looked all this up, but I'm not remembering where I was supposed to go. Well, after the next step, he was supposed to be over in the Grand Gate. Then the last place I remember, but what was the second place? It wasn't actually Ballwater, was it? Couldn't be. Damn it, I'm gonna have to get on my phone after all. What a slow start to the episode. This was supposed to be all about Sus. And here we are 20 minutes in and I barely even started. Okay, with Shellwood. Damn it. I was thinking of Ballwater, I guess, because Shellwood has a similar feel, kind of. The water and the greenery and everything. Oh, I just had it open. Well, we'll wander around. I saw the word Shellwood, but I didn't actually find the location, so I guess we are going to play this game again. Where I look it up, but I don't have all the information memorized, so I'll have to do a little bit of groundwork to cover the rest. Even though I could look it up, I just want to make a little bit of work for myself, I guess. Though it might not even be that. Is this always... Was this always here? Sister Spider, housebound to branch. Watch over these bugs, passing safe. Ordered by fear. No longer your meal. We've been here. I mean, we've done this, but I don't remember if this was... We must have done that. That doesn't even seem like anything, it's just... lore? Weird. Anyway, we're looking for Cess. And I think he was somewhere like in the middle, based on what I glanced. Okay, that was immediate, yeah. I guess I remembered better than I thought. Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. It is a pleasure to bump into you here, deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name, like I do? Would you share with me?
Yanara.
Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on. I've learned, too, that traveling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. It's curious, the way our instincts can guide us with such precision. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't remember, but he's got the instinct still. And now he's still there, but I guess he'll move on to his next position once we leave, properly. Okay, on to the next, I guess. I said the episode's all about Cess, but we might go through this even faster than all that stuff with Ballwater. Now, what's the closest? We gotta get to the Grand Gate. It's always a question between going through here or going through here. I guess it's gotta be the last steps. So it is. And even if assessing ends up being real quick, there are a bunch of the other stuff that I mentioned that I can do. Many objectives that we can find. Should I sit down? Probably not. We're fine. Oh, that was instant. We're very strong now. Oh right, I'm using two, that's why it killed him instantly. Haha. I guess this means we just run through ammo real quick. Probably better for bosses, then. And here we are. This one isn't too hard to find. Oh, I might have to rest at a bench or something. There's a bench above us. It's kind of far across this thing, though. Is that like a challenge? I guess we'll find out. I'm pretty sure he should be in that room. It's probably just because I didn't rest at the bench. Do we need that elevator? Probably not. Not the bench. Okay, we need the elevator. Damn it. Okay. I forgot this was here. Oh yeah, this was looking out over... I never noticed. This is looking out over the city, huh? Or did I notice and just forget? It's like an actual... Well, it's part of the Sands of Karak, but I guess it's technically more part of the actual city. If it's like this architecture and everything. Or like they took over the Sands of Karak over time, or whatever. Okay, hopefully that did spawn him in. That's pretty effective. Even though I could kill him easily myself. Ow. So you spawned, right? I'm not forgetting something? I'm forgetting something. I don't know. Passage of time, maybe? Wait, hang on. Let's check the phone real quick. I still have the page open, I think. The location was... Location... Location was... correct, wait. Yeah, it was over there, it should be there. But did not spawn where I thought. Huh? What is this? Skippable after what? Okay. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not that I just happened to cross on the wiki page, but it seems like this thing might be skippable. Did I miss some dialogue with him? That's unfortunate. So I guess I should have done this earlier, damn. Yeah, again, it would have been great if the finale started with that whole flashback thing, which apparently is what made this part skippable with Sess or something. Don't know why that's the case. I guess I won't be able to get his dialogue on recording then, which is a shame. But yeah, if we started the finale with that flashback thing, that would be the perfect way to lead into the final boss battle, which of course that's what it's there for. The whole flashback. And let's sit at the bench. I just had to try to get inside it at the end of the last episode. Right, it's actually down and... right. If we can see how quickly we kill one of these guys. No, well, okay. Wow, that was so fast. Pretty costly, but fast. Okay, it's better if you just use one that way. Very costly, though. I don't really get anything out of that anyway. No shells. Okay, yeah, so he is here, but I'm not happy about it. I skipped some dialogue, apparently. Chalk it up to being another thing that I'm losing out on, I guess. Just like the initial battle against, what were they called? Goemon and Zaza. Say you Dodensha to the new... Wait, Dodensha? I guess that's hello. Say you Dodeshna to the new flea sitting there. He's quite one, but is very good at games. Yeah, we're doing this again. Have no worry for him. Grishkin will look after. We'll fill him with brew and meet him to all the other fleas. Greetings, Sess. It is a welcome surprise to see you here among these festivities. Hello, hello. Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end in those sticky swamps below. How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly revelers. I'll have to look up on the wiki what dialogue we missed, and why it might be skippable. They said I could be a flea here with them, so of course I agreed. Seems as good a place as any to call home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? Have you tried your claw at the games? Rollicking good fun, don't you think? I wonder if I could score a little higher if I tried again. Yeah, the master of games says. So what do we got to beat? 55, 90, 70... Oh wait, we already beat him at bounce. Okay, that's good. We almost beat him at dodge, but I didn't know I had to beat Cess when I did this originally. It's a good thing I kept on trying until I failed, though, for the bounce thing. Juggle's gonna be a hard one, though. Oh wait, do I need to equip, like... something else? So we can attack faster? That might be better for Juggle. What was the score? 55. It's quite a big gap that we have to close based on our old high score. I think we were still just getting used to Flea Juggle back then. We don't have the range with this thing, but I think it's more important to have the quick attack. If we miss or something. The muscle memory is still there, I hope. Or the visual memory, whatever. Yeah, that's why we need the fast attacks. Double attack in case you miss that drop, which is quite fast. Of course, there's the other flea that drops faster. That's even more of a pain to deal with. Okay, we can't do this. If we have to, the claw line. Like clockwork. It's a good thing attacking early still has a lingering hitbox. Might have missed that last guy. Otherwise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one might be like the longest, most drawn out, hardest one, I think. Or the most endurance heavy. Okay, we're up to 4 now. No! Ah, the positioning was bad. I think I had to use a claw line or something there. Or like, ricochet them better? Is that a thing you can do? I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh no, we've never seen that before. Oh, it's just a normal guy though. Just like bigger than the rest, I guess. We can't preempt them, so maybe that would have been better to do on the other thing, where we were having trouble making up the distance. This guy's gonna be the death of me, I swear. The fast one. No, we were so close. Now that's so hard to do. So we gotta beat 55. This might be the rest of the episode. This just takes so long, this one. It goes by a bit faster if I do that. It makes it a bit riskier though, I don't know if I want to do that. I'll try to limit it to single jumps, I guess. The problem of course is that they accelerate with gravity. So even if you knock them higher, they drop down faster. Or the latter part of their drop becomes faster due to acceleration by gravity, or whatever. The tough one. Every now and again checking the score in the bottom right. No. When they get positioned like that, I don't know what to do. There's gotta be some better way to handle this. Now I got them off-centered. Or off rhythm. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, that's a new one. I've never seen this guy before. No! Yeah, it's so rough. Okay, another tough one. It can be tough depending on where they fall. Little more. No, I lost track of it. We were right there and I choked. Typical. I said this episode was all about Sass. It's actually all about the fleas. Again. Return of Flea Juggle. What a menace. Maybe the longer nail would actually be better for me. Getting all of those 4 guys. Closing the distance and all that. Okay. Can we quit? Damn it. I don't want to deal with this. I guess I could try something else. I could even try the long claw. And, right, the silk speed. Already have that. Of course, claw line is pretty important for doing, like, getting across, I guess. It is faster than walking. The feeling of this longer, slower needle, it feels like... I'll take some getting used to, I don't know. It feels like I'm off or something with my attacks, my timing. Like they're not coming out quick enough and I'm gonna miss something because of that. I might switch back to the other one just because I feel more used to it or something, I don't know. I guess it's working out fine, for now. Nope, not working out. Damn. That would have hit if I actually didn't have the slow attack. I think we will switch off of this. Do I even want to keep going? We're barely in. I'm sure Seth wouldn't give up, though. Okay. Maybe Seth would have given up. I don't know. What a pain, that. Yeah, that's not working out for me. It might be optimal in some ways, but I feel like it's not working out for me. I don't know. Oh, we already had the long claw on. Okay. And we can't use tools, so we can't like use the flea brew or something. We'd be done by now if I actually didn't choke at the very end of that run where I got 54. Of course we have to beat his score, so we have to get 2 more, but we were still that close anyway. I don't want to jump too high when intercepting them. And these ones I don't want to jump at all. Too afraid. The higher I jump, the more I risk them coming down really quick. Can I direct where they go? It's hard to tell if my positioning matters, and I'm trying to watch my positioning, but I have to watch the fleas, so don't feel like I can experiment here. Okay, here we go. Always in order is the best way to do it. But then they become a bit of a problem, don't they? When they start to drift from each other. Did that out of order, but we still made it. Intercepting is good at the end of a flea's lifespan because it removes them from the board from incineration and stuff. So you can worry about the other fleas and get to them quicker. If you have to. Don't want to jinx it, but I think we're getting some good RNG here. Okay, I jinxed it. It was mostly good RNG. No. Wow, I really jinxed it hard. It was like right at the very end there, I did one wrong dash and I couldn't get what I needed to. This is really embarrassing. Can't believe I'm recording this. I don't even really feel like I jinxed it, it was just that... Okay, I don't think the positioning matters. I was trying to hit it like from the right side and it didn't go to the right, or to the left or whatever. It just seems to be random, yeah. But yeah, I don't feel like I really jinxed it, it was just... Well, I still felt like it was in the zone, but somehow I did miss. It just does get harder and harder little by little, so that's really all it felt like. Didn't psych myself out or anything, or so I'm telling myself. You know the worst part is these mementos don't even count towards 100%. Which I guess is good for the people that don't want to do them, that don't want to do flea juggle over and over again. But I feel like it's less of a reward if it doesn't count towards the percentage, or whatever. But these are hard things to find, these mementos, I guess. So you don't want these super obscure things to not, or to count towards 100%. I guess at least we've seen every version of, like, the fleas that we can. Yeah, I kinda lost it there. It just kinda drifted apart and I had to split the difference. I couldn't imagine it in my head how I would get both. I think I really have to use the claw line to recover that, when they split up like that, but it's hard to know when it happens. It's pretty zen doing this game over and over again. Just jumping and tapping the square button and all that stuff. But I do want to move on. We're right at the very end of the game. I interrupted Hornet's big moment, with a flashback and everything, just to do all of this stuff. Kinda killed all momentum. There's at least a few more interesting things that we can find through the mementos and stuff. One in particular that surprised me, I guess. Although I don't know the whole story. That one would have been a problem if it was 4 guys. Alright, I think after this we're gonna start to get like 4 guys or something. When they can start spawning in. Here we go. They start out slow with these. Very floaty. Ease you into it. False sense of security. As long as you hit them in order at relatively the same height, you can always see like which order they'll fall in, and which order you have to go in. You don't have to like memorize their positioning too much. But there might be times where it's actually optimal to hit 2 at once. I don't think that was one of them, but that was by accident. Okay, they all went in the same direction in the end there. I was a bit worried about the splitting off. That one was also worrying. Oh wait, I think we're good. That might have jinxed it again. Okay, we're good, thank God. But we keep on going, because that's what Seth would have done. That's what he did. He went beyond my limit and even further beyond with these 3 games. Okay, tried to use a call line, didn't quite use it properly, but the idea was there. Vikna, the game is now ended, and the Flea Juggle champion has set an even higher score. Trample in awe, dear fleas, at the might of our dear Miss Hornet. Are we really the champion if Cess took some of our scores? We can't be. We have to get the last one back, 90. This one we were already pretty close though, so I'm not too worried. I will have to remember how this works though. Right, we don't actually lose if we get hit. There's no strike against us, we just kinda get knocked around, so we have to be careful. Big V. Oh, that's unfortunate. I tried to pogo off of him, but he was too fast. I think there was another step to the quest after this. I don't remember, but I guess I have my phone if I need to check. You can recover if you get hit, but as we saw in the last one, it can be a problem if you don't position yourself right. Oh right, that's how that works. I forgot about that. Okay, this might be more of a problem than I thought, but we just have to remember what these guys do. Were there more things? Was there like a random... whatever that guy was that runs the hot tub? He appears in the other game, I don't think he appears in this one. You can recover, if you're high enough. And you have a double jump. They telegraph their trajectories pretty well, so it's not too bad. Just gotta watch yourself. And them, obviously. Okay. Okay. Fell under it. The episode all about Cess, huh? It's just fleas. We spent most of the first part of the episode doing the last tool that we were missing. We already got most of Cess' dialogue, well not most of it, part of it, during the other part of the time where we introduced to Cess during the quest for the heart and all that. And then we even missed some of the optional dialogue Cess has apparently over in the coral chambers. Just because we did this in the wrong order or something. This really isn't a Cess episode, we only got like 1 or 2 lines with them. But I guess we're here now. Oh. Funny looking dogs. I could be pogoing off of them more, I'm just more focused on using my own jumping ability. Because that really is enough. Oh, that was lucky. Lots of luck, lots of luck. We'll take it. Warriors need luck sometimes. Okay, we keep going. Until you do that. Fine. 96. Fine by me. Didn't quite break 100.
Garbage.
What'd you say? Riskus? Okay, Sess. What do you think about that? Let's switch back to the other thing. Oh no, how brilliant. In all these fine games you have matched my scores and more. Yeah, we did. I know you're seizing under there. What wonder to be here, and able to witness a display of such profound talent. Besting your scores proved an immense challenge, Sess. Yeah, I guess I can agree with that. And yet you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. And he doesn't even have the double jump. You flatter me, but yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning. But do not underplay your own achievements, for they too are significant, inspiring even. In fact, for my deep respect, I insist you take this small medallion. Oh, okay, this was the last step. I found it was in my belongings. I know not where I came upon it, but it has a most pleasant sense. Let it serve as a marker of a friendship I feel has only just begun. Thank you, Sess. I shall keep it close. Good. So that's the end of his quest. The way that we're introduced to this guy, it feels like he just kind of might die or something. But he just kind of begins life anew. It's actually kind of comforting. Your achievements in these games are inspiring. In time, I may have to challenge those impressive scores. You keep working on that. In the meantime, we'll save the world, I guess. Let's go back. And of course there are other things I can do. What other things to do? You know what, before we go back, I'm gonna look this up. There should be at least one more, well, two more of those medallions, right? Hang on. Or not medallions, yeah. Silksong memory lockets, that's what they are. How to acquire. There are 20 memory lockets in total, exactly enough to unlock every slot, that figures. 2 memory lockets may move locations in Act 3 if not previously collected. Weird. Oh no. Wait. I don't think I can remember where I collected all these things are, even if they're showing them on the map. Purchase from Grindel. Not purchasing the memory locket from Mort. Who was that? Oh, that was from the Far Fields. I don't remember who Mort was. Greymore, Bone Bottom, the Marrow. A lot of purchased ones, but none of these... Well, hang on. No, we've already met her. Let's just go back here for now. Oh, this is bad. I can't remember where all these are. I'll probably have to do this between episodes to figure out where all the lockets I collected are. And just like suss out which ones are the ones that I maybe didn't collect. In you go. Oh, and that one too, right. Yeah, while I was looking this up, I did learn that the extra heart that you collect becomes a memento. And this can be any of the hearts that you didn't collect, but because we collected all 4 of them and then did the ritual, this one became the locket, or the memento. But it turns out there are only 4, just enough so that one's left over for the memento, I guess. Kinda sucks if you wanted a specific memento, like the Scar Singer or the Coral Guy or something, but I guess this one's ours. So yeah, there's just 3 more. One of them is gonna be the big hunting thing that we gotta do. One of them's just out in the world, and the other one... I can't remember. This one out in the world, I know where to go. We could head there now, but I think we want to save that. Hang on. Hollow Knight Mementos. And where is... the wiki page for that. It seems... There it is, okay. Yep, we got... Oh, right. We can do this one. It's another game, after all. Yeah, we kind of missed our chance to do this. Or did I? I don't know, like, what the exact trigger was, but maybe I just didn't talk to him again after we had the chance to. But it might have been that we couldn't continue on this quest, or whatever you can call it, until I reached a certain point in Act 3. We have to head all the way back over here. So the closest is going to be far fields. Yeah. Hopefully I can do this fast. You know what? It's beginning to look like I'm going to have to go long on this episode. I really shouldn't do that. That's the same problem I had in the last episode, going long when I didn't have to, and kind of mucking things up for myself. But at the same time, I don't want to just end the episode here because I'm done with Cess. Ow. What a quandary. It's weird. I can't accept myself going under on time for the episode if it's like 5 minutes under, but I can accept going 5 minutes over. Honestly, it's something that I should probably just get over. Damn. Gotta get over that too. It's probably okay if I just end the episode 5 minutes early, rather than go on 15 minutes longer, just to finish off whatever I wanted to. I say that, but here I still am doing this thing. Okay, we're already here. We gotta race the Sprint Master again. For one final race. We don't have to fill up on Silk. We're gonna, like, be negated of our abilities anyway. Nimblebug, you return refreshed, and so perfectly timed, for I have a new challenge prepared. The course shall remain the same as asked. The lengths, as the laps, will greatly extend. You propose a test of endurance. I have undertaken many in my time. Excellent, excellent. Though now, for this race, I can only provide slight reward for victory. What say you, Nimblebug? Let us stride fast force. Yeah, we'll do it. Boy, let our mighty contest of shells commence again. Okay, I vaguely remember the course. The execution is something I'll have to fix. Now, we didn't quite hit him there. That's kind of important for my strategy. Is he faster now? Well, we're still winning, but only barely. We had the head start even. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's over. Already. Could have been a first pass success if we actually did it right every time. I just worked it out too, the exact route that I have to follow, just like last time. Doesn't seem like it's any faster. A little early there. Right, we gotta jump out of that one. Still in the lead. Still got way lead. Okay, shit. Is that me jinxing it or something? Going through the same hole doesn't actually, like, reset it. Okay. Well, we're going along now. We would have finished on time if I got this right the first time. Or if I didn't waste time in ball water or any number of other things. It's always like this. You know what, maybe the solution is I just stop getting on my own case about finishing on time. Oops, okay. Gotta not press that in the future. Alright, positioning is critical here. Can't let myself screw up again. That was not what I meant to do. It's okay though, we're fast. I just gotta make sure I don't mess up fast, due to my speed. Part of this whole endurance thing means that I have to reposition my hand on the controller like every lap or something, just so. I don't start drifting or something. Which is a pain because I might press the wrong button or something. It's like training for speedrunning or something. Muscle memory and memorization. Well, like, both kinds of memorization. All that sort of thing. Not really training for speedrunning though. Just kind of. Didn't quite hit him that time. Oh, that was it. Okay. I didn't even count how many laps that was. Again and again you prove your mastery, Nimblebug. Yet I still never tire of the challenge. Me too. As a reward for such an impressive feat of endurance, I have only this small trophy, a memento given to me, or given by my own speed teacher, now fairly passed to you. The Sprint Master memento. Now I shall remain and train, and know. Though I have no more rewards to give, you are welcome to grace my track as many times as you wish. Okay. If you say so. But I know, you'll probably have like another thing in the DLC, right? Well, who knows what NPCs will get more stuff in the DLC. Some NPCs are graced by the DLC and some aren't. It really depends on like how well you are received by the fans or something, I guess. Sometimes. Well, we're about 5 minutes over on time for the episode, like I thought we might be. But I guess I resigned myself to that fact during the race, or even at some point before the race. I'll just get over the fact that I'm not going to end these episodes perfectly on the hour, or even tightly within a minute of the hour every time. As long as we're within 5 minutes or 7 minutes or whatever, I think we're okay. That would be a good time to take a break.